Jimmy, welcome back to Taree for the 2022 Taree Aquatic Powerboat Club race weekend. How's it good to be back here, mate?
Yeah, it's definitely been a long time since we've been here. Obviously, we've everything was going on, but glad to get back up here and can't wait to get back out there this afternoon and do a couple of test runs and hopefully get a bit sorted ready for the race tomorrow.
It's good to see some really fast boats here. Like we've got She's the Culprit too. We've got the Real Culprit. We've got Ragnar, we've got Fury Marine, we've also got a heap of other boats too, mate. It should be a cracker on the weekend.
Yeah, there's a good field of unlimiteds, all the boats, but there's a good field of unlimiteds there, so we're definitely got to be on our game to try and be up in the 20 minutes.
And how do you think the Bulldog will go this weekend, mate, against Dean Barry and Nathan Barry?
We'll find out soon, I suppose, but we've changed a lot of stuff on the boat, so we're still in the middle of trying to work things out. Reasonably, probably we can be up there mixing with it, so we go.
I see one of your teammates is part of the Raptor International drag racing team.
Yeah, Matty, he loves it. Anything with a blower he loves, so he's Tuesdays and Thursdays working on the brake car, and then he comes over to the workshop like Wednesday nights and on the weekends to work on the race plane. So he's all heart. He goes good.
Are you going to put the boat out this afternoon to do some testing?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. We'll try and get out there a couple of times just some testing so get the setup right ready tomorrow.
No worries, Jimmy. Well, thank you for talking to Andy Bowen from Andy's Powerboat Videos. Enjoy the rest of the weekend, mate, and go get them.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, mate. I'm here with Chris from Explicit, mate, with Andy's Powerboat Videos by Andy's Video Photography, mate. Welcome back to Tyree.
Thanks, mate.
How do you think you're going to go this weekend, mate?
Well, going to give it the best shot we've got. Everything we've done in practice indicates that all going well without any failures. We should be up there at least competitive with the front runners.
And tell me, mate, you've got a wing on your boat, so tell me you've just come into the turbo and into the blown category, so tell me a bit about that, matey.
Had to put the wing on, as you'll see when the boat goes out. It's only an 18 footer. It's quite light compared to a lot of the big boats. Found out the 1 pound of Milton, having a hard time keeping it on the water coming out of turns, and halfway down the straight, 2/3 of the way down the straight, she was starting to get a bit wide on the water. So put a small wing on there, just to give it a little bit of downforce to keep the back end a bit sliding.
And how do you think you're going to go up against Bulldog, Nathan Barry and She's the Culprit, and another culprit, and then Dean Barry and She's the Culprit too, and all the other blown boats? How do you think you're going to go against them?
We'll be competitive. Basically, the engine's less than half the size of what they've got, but like I said, the boat's a bit wider as well, so we should be there or thereabouts.
Yeah, well, mate, I hope you go well this weekend, and I hope everything goes well for you. And sorry about my voice, I'm just trying to get over a 2-day cold that I got on the train, so I'm trying my best. I didn't think I was actually going to be here this weekend, but I tell you what, I wasn't going to give up boat racing for I didn't come all this way from Sydney to just lay in bed.
Well, we can all understand you're present, but come the end of the weekend, you might be president.
I think I might be, Chris. I really think I might be. Anyway, mate, thank you for talking to Andy Bowen from Andy's Powerboat Videos, and enjoy the rest of the weekend.
More than welcome.
Thanks, mate. Hayden, welcome to Taree for the 2022 Taree Powerboat Club racing weekend. Mate, this awesome boat of Fury machine, tell me a bit about it, matey.
Well, it's a 21-foot aircraft, exactly the same style hull as what Dad used to race as a Red Fury. We bought it off Brett Layton. He helped us a lot to get us into the boat. It's got a Malcolm Jamison cell, KRB, over in New Zealand. It was all built for the Travis Stanley brothers over in Adelaide of Agent Orange. And we've just, as a family, put it together. Chris Whalen from Sacrifice has helped us a lot to get the engine together. And it's all just Dad's stuff. We're making it work, and family stuff.
And when did you last run the boat, Hayden?
So we would have had the boat going a lot more than what we have, but due to the floods, we haven't had the thing going since February at Windsor.
And how'd you get on with the floods down in on the Hawkesbury River, Hayden?
The water come pretty close to our house, but we're high enough, so it didn't affect us too much.
Well, that's good then, because there was a lot of people down on the Hawkesbury River, like say Chris Pugsley. There was Wayne Smith, also that their farm, their turf farm, got absolutely destroyed.
Yeah, it's not good for a lot of the people that live on the river. They know the consequences, but they love the river area so much that maybe they don't anymore. Maybe they're getting sick of it, but they love the river area so much that they understand that river can bite pretty hard, but the life that the river gives is pretty special. So they deal with the consequences. But even the Neil family, they struggle a fair bit.
I can see why they call it Ricky Howard the River Rat, can't I?
Yeah, it's indoctrination. The river just flows in your blood and you just can't help it.
If you live near the river, mate, you've got to pay the consequences.
Exactly right.
Yeah. And how do you think you're going to go against the blown boats like Dean Barry, Nathan Barry, Bulldog, Chris in Blizzard? That thing's going to be fast.
I think that little red boat at Blizzard, I reckon that's going to be the boat to beat. They are extremely talented team. I'm really proud to be here with our boat as a family, and I'm hoping to just get the best weekend of laps as we can, and hopefully we can get some podiums. But I just really want to make sure the boat's going at the end of the weekend.
I've got to say, Haydos, it's an absolute awesome machine. I love the colour, I love the paint job. Who actually did the paint work on it?
So the boats come to us as plain orange. And then Brad from Contrast Printing did all the sign writing work. That's all his design, and helped us a lot with getting the boat looking as good as it is. It's a lot to do with Brad.
And did this used to be Fury Marine, or was that a new boat again?
No. This is the old Agent Orange, and we as a family called it Fury.
Oh, okay then. Fair enough then. And how do you think you're going to go this weekend, Hayden?
Yeah, I believe we'll be sort of mid-pack, I think, but as long as the thing's going at the end of the weekend, as I said, I'll be doing it.
And you have 4 drivers, so you got on the side of the you got Barry, you got Brett, you've got yourself, and then you got Brendan. So who's the main driver?
Well, so there's no main drivers. Matt's also a driver of it as well, but he's not driving. He's driven it a couple of times, but he's not hasn't raced it yet, I don't think. So we've got to try and push him a bit more. Barry's my father, and the boat was purchased by us for Dad to be able to drive the boat. Unfortunately, while we were getting it going, Dad passed away. But Brett Layton is going to have the drive of the boat too. We bought it off him, and we're going to support him as much as we can.
Your dad passed away?
Yeah, Dad, Barry Chester, he passed away in 1988.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, mate.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's the thing you've got to deal with as a human. We're all got to deal with it, and we've just got to try and push forward and be proud of the name that we've got and keep pushing forward.
So he used to be the driver of this thing, did he?
Yeah, Dad was always the driver of Fury, and he did it with his brother. Dad, Barry, used to drive it, and he used to run the boat with his brother Colin, and they're trying to do the same thing with us.
So now you're trying to follow in your dad's footsteps, correct?
Following Dad and Colin's footsteps, absolutely.
No worries, Hayden. We'll have a great weekend. Thank you for talking to Andy Bell from Andy's Powerboat videos. Enjoy the rest of the weekend, mate, and have a ball.
No problem.
Cheers, mate. Thanks, Hayden. I'm here with Damien, the driver of Chevy Chase, mate. Welcome back to Taree for the 2022 Taree Powerboat Club race weekend. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, no, going good.
And I see this will be your first time running this boat for quite a while?
Yeah, about 3 years. It's been in the shed. Had some floods and pandemic, obviously, and so we've got to back out again now.
And how do you think you're going to go this weekend up against all the blown boats?
We've done a bit of work on it, and we've changed a few things around, and the boat's a lot faster.
It's a lot faster, is it?
Oh yeah, a lot faster.
And who's your main man you're chasing after?
They're all fast. They're all fast. If it's good water, the flat bottom will be pretty quick out here. Obviously, Dean will go pretty good. Nathan is obviously out to prove a thing or two. The little turbo 6-cylinder, obviously explicit. But they're all here to sort of do the same thing, so they'll all be competitive.
So you hope to have a good weekend this weekend, and then you hopefully be going down to Windsor, which will be the club day next weekend.
Well, we'll probably won't run the club day next weekend. Like, we've got work and everything else to do. Like, had a fair bit of time off just to sort of get here this weekend. So we'll go and help the club out and everything. Because obviously we're with the club there. We'll leave the boat around for next week.
So you were just telling me that the Hawkes River around your area got damaged pretty bad. Is that correct?
Oh yeah. No, we had a lot of water, and basically underneath our house we got a bit of water in it. My fiberglass shed down the bottom near the river obviously went right under. And our next door shack picked up and ended up on our shack and then my shed, so done some damage.
I heard that Chris Pugsley lost his house, but I heard the water went right through his house.
Yeah, it went up a fair bit in Douglas. We had the same sort of thing. Like it's gone right up and it's gone over everything down the bottom. So unfortunate for us.
And both Wayne and Chris lost all their turf crop and all that. Is that correct?
Yeah. Oh, they've done some damage. Like, we just ran down there the other day, and there's still damage down there.
Yeah. So there's still leaves and stuff on the fences from the floods, and the caravans are all damaged, are they?
Oh yeah, you see some damage going down there, and it's just mud. There's just mud everywhere, mud and sand.
And it would stink as well too, wouldn't it?
Oh, we're starting to get rid of that sort of. The stink's not there as much now, but it was.
Oh, that's unfortunate to hear. But I guess when you live on the water, mate, that's what happens. If you're going to be like what Ricky Howard is, he's a river rat. That's why they call him the river rat. That's what you expect. And if you live near the river, that's what you're going to have to put up with. Is that correct?
Yeah, no, we know what we're there. We're there, and we know what could happen.
Well, no worries, Damien. Thanks for talking to Andy Bowen from Andy's Powerboat videos. Enjoy the rest of the weekend, mate, and go get them.
No worries. Cheers.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks.